voice of Jacksonville pool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, Silver Division. Time to get these three matches done and over with. Four teams still remain in the Silver Division. The Plant City Posse versus Spring Rolls here that we're going to be watching. Winner of that goes and takes on the one and only Ohana, which means family. And then last but not least, team Not Too Shabby waiting in the dark there for these matches to finish up to get the Silver Division done. Fourth place, guaranteed $1,250. Third place, $1,850. Second, $2,650. And first, $3,790, chat. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful stream, guys. Wait for them to get the throws in. So they've already flipped coins. And we'll get this party started. Appreciate everybody already tuning in. See some new names coming on into the stream here. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. Updating some stuff on my end, guys. Come on in, come on in. Good afternoon. Welcome in, everybody. All right, I already see some, hey, there we go. All right, I see some matches are ready to go. First up would be Mr. Tyler versus Jose. Chris Stevens versus Francisco. Oh, there we go. Michael Mofield versus Hubert. Hold on. Hubert's listed twice. There we go. Yep, Michael Mofield versus Hubert. Darren Rick versus Eric Tran. And Douglas Seeley versus Jet Gumba. Here we go. That's Team Spring Rolls there, top left. Getting a photo taken. Tyler Wood dodged the live stream table. I see him. I see him choosing that third table here. They are running 3 matchups at a time, chat. All right, so it looks like they're going to put the third match on the main live stream table here. So this will be Michael Mofield versus Hubert Debut. Yeah, looks like we're almost ready to break every. Ooh, 2 of the breaks happening at the same time. Let's go. All right, we are underway, chap. We are underway here. I said 4 teams remain in the Silver Division. Silver Division was the one division big enough that not only do they have their own bracket, but they also had their own Final 16 bracket as well. Pretty good open table here to start. He's going out for Stripes. Not falling for the trap of that 4-ball sitting beautifully there, top left. Stripes will, well, actually, both will have difficulty here because of the 2 here at the bottom part of your screen. Barbie, I don't know right off here now. I think Miss Lauren might be able to fill us in on that. Lauren, can you tell us which pool hall it is? Because she She knows some of this team. Chat, also, I'll be updating the score in between each of the racks as well for you guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, chat, just a heads up real fast here. Dealing with a little logistics stuff for just a moment. Give me just a minute. I am muted. You're not missing anything in terms of stream. Your audio's not broken. I will be back. Don't go anywhere, though, guys. Thank you. right, Chad, I do apologize about taking a moment there. We were trying to figure out some logistics about the tables and stuff. They're trying to break down some of the other room and everything, and we were just trying to discuss like what all's going on, what's still planned. So I do sincerely apologize about that. Did not mean to leave you guys hanging as long as I did. And while I was away, Mr. Tyler, the reason he didn't want to be on the live stream table is because he went ahead and started whooping up on Mr. Jose and won his match 10-1. So. Yep, that was a good hit if what he was going for was the 7-ball. Hey, there we go. Go spring rolls indeed. Lauren thinks it's racks anyways. Yeah. I figured you would know. I figured you knew exactly what's going on here. Hey, Sue, welcome into the stream here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I do apologize again about being quiet there. I was watching them last few rounds in another room. Nice. Lauren, did you you headed on out, right? Or did you go get your noodles over there at Super Noodle? Yeah, we're down. I mean, Bronze is playing their finals right this very moment, which they're most of the way through, and all we have is just Silver Division left, chat. Hey, Eric cheering on Mr. Mites on the live stream here. That's Mr. Hubert right there that he's playing against. And while I'm sitting here chit-chatting with y'all here, looks like Mr. Chris got the win. Refreshing, he sure did. Another good win here, too. 10-5 against Francisco. So we will have Mr. Darren, Rick here against Eric, and that matchup's already going. And then the next one up will be Mr. Douglas Seeley and Jack Gumbo there, top right of your screen. So let's go Plant City. There you go. Oh, you're at Super Saiyan now? There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy, Lauren. I love it. Oh, great question. Zach saying, how does the scoring work for this? So every rack is worth 10 points, and the loser gets however many balls of their kind were potted. So basically, every rack could be a 10-7, 10-6, 10-5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But no matter what, it's going to be 10 to something. So Danielle over there on the YouTube side said Plant City Posse out of Mikey's place. Great chat and stream as well. Hey, Danielle, thank you for being here. As I am trying to keep a little bit quiet, this is going to be a little tough here because it's going to have the least amount of people. What a shot. What a shot. Oh, my goodness gracious. Great shape, too, here by Mike. That was beautiful. Look at this instant replay. Yeah, that was a great shot. That was a really, really good out, too, as well. Very, very strong. Christopher Wilson says, is this the finals? No, sir. No, sir. This is loser of this is 4th place. And then the winner will move on to go play Ohana. And then the winner of that moves on to play Not Too Shabby. So they are booking it now. First 3 matches done. All right. Tyler didn't get to escape the live stream this time around. It's Mr. Tyler versus Francisco on the main stream here. Yeah, technically quarterfinals. It's always hard for me to call it that with the way the bracket works. It's weird to me, but I know it's true double elimination, but it's just weird how it gets called. So, Eric saying, great job to Mike. He did good, man. That was a great shot. Good shape here on the 8. He did really, really well. And again, that top right-hand match here. That is Mr. Douglas there. Lisa, all of the tables you see here, so they're running on 3 tables at once, my dear, just to progress everything along here with these matches. So all 3 of these matches are Team Plant City Posse versus Spring Rolls. The only one you don't see is the 3rd table here. I just don't have a 3rd camera view for you guys. That would work without clogging up too much of the screen. And so we're watching main table 1, main table 2 there, kind of in picture for you. I love it. Thank you, Miss Lisa here of Off the Rail, coming and bringing me a delicious Coke Zero here for me. All right. Goodness gracious, got some work to do on this table here. Luckily with solids, though, you can use it to really take advantage. You got kind of like a drill set up with the exception of the 6-4 situation. Yeah, definitely start with the 4-ball. 4-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. You can drift on out here so you have access to a couple of the other balls here. Got a little nudge here. You still have a window for the 6, but I'm not mad at the nudge because it starts to tie up a little bit of those stripes here. Not fully, but at least get some close. Looks like you may be going for the combo here, rolling up the 1 into the 5. Yeah, hits it good. Leaves the 1 right there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Mike, how you doing, bud? Not sure what you mean no way about, but welcome to the stream. Not sure what he was letting the stroke out for that much on that shot. Unless he was trying to get shape on something else, but I'm not 100% sure. The run's got interesting now on this. I wonder if he should go ahead and take the 6 here, but I feel like he's going to end up running into the 8 and moving it. I just don't think it's a wise decision. Yeah, he's going to be forced to go and take that 1 ball right away. At least just roll up in this a little bit, come off rail, so you can take your 7 next, then come back down. Hey, Lisa, that was great shooting by Mike a moment ago. He did very well. He did very, very well. No, I would do 2-7-6 then. Do the 2, roll up just a tiny bit, keep an angle on a 7, drift back down for the 6, bottom left, get below the 8, take the 8 either top left, top right, depending on what you feel comfortable with, but more than likely top right. this is making the scratch end up happening. Oh, he dodges it, gets back up. Ooh, just close to that 7. He can work with that, though. By the way, that was a nice jump there by Doug on the top right. He's trying to force this over, get back below that 2 ball. And then come out top rail and come to that 8 bottom left from here. And a little bit outside, clips the 13. Gets punished and scratches in the process. Oh, very unfortunate. Tyler will have ball in hand, and again, the only 2 balls that are quote-unquote trouble, if you will, would be that 11-12. And even then, it's not really trouble. Start with your 15 first. Sue saying ouch, that was ouch. The run got away from him a little bit, if I'm being honest. I know there's different ways to do stuff for the run, but I feel like it got away from him. But yeah, definitely 15 ball, 10 bottom left, 14 bottom right. You can kind of adjust in a line from there, but if I had to do the whole run, I'd probably say 10 bottom right, roll forward, take the 11 top right. Probably take your 13 next, try to get back below your 14 for that, or your 12, I'm sorry, for that side pocket. 8 left-hand side pocket. There we go. TJ says Team Ohana is next. Get ready, boys. The storm is coming. There you go. Definitely tell them to be ready. We want as little downtime between the matches as we possibly can, because it is, yeah, it's almost about to be 7 o'clock at night, and we still got 2 full matches left to start, in which that last one, that finals, has to be double dipped to get the victory for Team Ohana, and it could definitely go that way, so. I tell you, every time I look over here, Doug's over there jumping around on that table. You know, scratching this time around on the top right of your screen, guys, but he has no fear when it comes to that. Sorry, guys, I'm going to adjust something real fast, because there we go. That's a little better. But yeah, TJ, definitely tell Team Ohana to be ready to go. So as they come off this bottom short rail, you got more than enough room, a huge angle to be able to get a good hit in the 2. Possibly pot your 7, still have eyes on the 2. He's just be coming off this bottom short rail. I feel like he's overthinking this situation a little bit. Interesting. I don't understand the reason behind that choice, to be honest with you, champ. Yeah, the one rail kick was the way to go. That was very, very weird in here. Chris, you still doing well and behaving over there, sir? He says, let's go Plant City Posse. Let's go. Show them the love. Show them the love. Right now, Plant City Posse has jumped at the start here, though. 3 victories already. It's definitely a good start. And, in fact, the other match, I'd look over and miss it here. Other match finished up, though. Eric Tran taking one of the victories here for Team Spring Rolls. So 36-22. Mr. Chris Stevens back to the 3rd table here, and he'll be up against Mr. Hubert DeBoo. Great question. Caleb says, I understand how the scoring works, but how do you win the overall match? Is there a minimum score that you have to reach? Not a minimum here, so because there are 3 rounds of 5 matches here, that is between these 2 teams, by the way. Everybody gets confused when I say that. That is between these 2 teams right here. So because of the way that works in here, it will become eventually mathematically impossible for the other team to win. And as we get closer and through the matches here, I'll let you know what that goalpost is because it's ever-changing. Technically, if one team got 81 points to nothing, technically it would be over because there's only 15 matches total altogether. But obviously nobody's going to shut out the other team 81 to nothing. That would be wild if that ever happened. So, all right. And looks like the other match just finished up against Doug and Jet. Doug took the win. So that's a huge first start here for Team Plant City Posse here. They took 4 wins, so they had 4 10 score victories, right? And the one they lost, they still scored 6 out of the 7 possible points that you can score as the person losing the rack. So they absolutely just dominated that first matchup here. I mean, that was very, very well played. And then Tyler just took the other win. So he just got his win against Mr. Francisco on the big screen there, 10-5, guys. They're rolling pretty fast in this this matchup here. This is great to see. On the top right there, we get to see Mr. Eric here. He'll be against Michael Mofield. And as Lawrence said, I told Eric I still want my spring rolls. I told Eric that you said you wanted your spring rolls and wanted to join the team to get spring rolls, and that I wanted to join the team too. So let me know. They did promise me if they get paid, I get spring rolls, though. They said it in front of the other team. I said, okay. Come to find out, they will get paid even if they lose here. I'm just saying, these guys owe me some spring rolls one way or the other, okay? I'm just letting you know the terms and conditions. So matches 2, 3, and 4 of the second round are going right now. Let's see something here real fast. See if I can do this for you guys. Give me 1 second, sorry, chat. Nope, I can't do it. I was trying to show you guys the easier way to see the bracket here, but oop, sorry. Hopefully I didn't blow y'all's eardrums out on that. My bad. Didn't mean to click that button, chat. Oh, goodness gracious. John says, want to come commentate? Jonathan, I'm pretty good, man, to be honest with you. I appreciate the offer, sir. I am good to go right now. Kind of in my keep my head down and focus style situation, but I appreciate the offer there, brother. Thank you so much. Sorry again if that was too loud, guys. I do apologize. I was moving something around in the stream here. Lauren says, "Don't go signing me up for teams." No, you gotta get a team in this, Lauren, for sure. You had such a fun time this year. I'd love to see you have a team in it. I like that start right there. He done clustered up the solids pretty badly. That is really, really good, actually. Really good. Mark says, "Get a T-bone." There you go. Tell him what's up, Mark. Now, hold on. Which of the gentlemen can go by the name T-bone, by the way? I got to know that now because I'm going to go up to him afterwards. I'll be like, "Good job, T-bone." Laura says, "I'm good with singles." Greg over there rooting on Mr. Tyler. Oh, yeah. Tyler has already been impressive. He 10-1 his first opponent, 10-5 his second. So as long as they don't sub him out, he'll have the chance to potentially have a 3-0 flawless victory and get 30 total points for his team, which would be huge. You know, I'm not mad at that. He was trying to get it, take over that pocket, and possibly drop, have eyes on the 14 after. I mean, he's muddled up all those solids, and, I mean, he's just left his opponent right there, snookered up to the other solids. Yeah, I'm not mad about this leaving on. This is actually fierce. Hey, look at that. Kylie in here says, "Let's go, Dad." Come on now. Welcome in, Miss Kylie. How you doing? Glad you're in here to support your dad, Mr. Chris Stevens, over here. This is awesome to see. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Goodness gracious. I was looking over at that as well from the left-hand side. That was nice. Wow. Really handled that well. Lisa, yes, he is. Sorry. Just seeing your chat here. Yes, he's on the third table, the one we can't see here. Oop. That will be a foul right there. Well, that was very, very unfortunate here for Mr. Darren. Mr. Jet back to the table here. And again, top right of your screen, guys. That is Mr. Eric Tran for Team Spring Rolls. He's up against Mr. Michael Mofield, team captain of Plant City Posse. You got to capture back a couple of these wins, though. If they're still, I mean, even if they're close, but if there's still 4 more wins or 3 more wins out of the 4 total, I'm sorry, out of the 5, and during this round 2 for Team Plant City Posse, this is going to start to get away from Team Spring Rolls, and I don't know how much they're going to be able to do in the 3rd round to make up for it. At least I can see his shirt on the top screen, yeah. Yeah, don't worry, you'll have some time to get to see him here. He's already been on the screen once, and he still has one more matchup against Mr. Eric Tran. We'll see if that gets on table 1 or 2 by chance. Oh, goodness gracious, Chad. You trying to get me in trouble there? Oh, man. Did anybody, who was it said it earlier about the T-Bone one? Who was that? That's what I want to know. Mark Davis. Mark Davis. Who was T-Bone, by the way? That's the nickname I need to know. I don't think I want to walk up to somebody else and call him Mr. Thickums, so. Yes, it most certainly does. He's wearing one that is half red, half black. All right, Mr. Darren back to the main table here. More opportunity, but really worried about his one ball. He's going to have to take over that bottom left-hand corner pocket. He makes a bit of pot on both, though. A little slow roll on the one forward. Might work well to be able to take not just over the pocket, but be able to pot on both and still have a shot. And his two is stuck there top right, which is playing pretty good blocker, though, honestly. I would not go and complete that run. Could also use the three, take over the bottom left as well, but now there may actually, from our point of view, we may not see there may be enough gap here if he can roll forward. He might be able to clip that two in instead, but he's going to pull it on down. Did I just look over and see that happen on the scratch? Goodness gracious. Very unfortunate for Mike there. Sounds like he just called for safety. And a good safety it'll be here. Nicely done. Nicely done. Cue ball drifts on down. Blocks up with a 3 and 8. And I think I just saw Mr. Chris get the win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mr. Chris just got the win against Mr. Hubert there. Wait for that score to get input in, and we'll quickly update it. In fact, two of the tables just finished. Goodness gracious. All right, waiting for scores to get input in, guys. I'll update the on-screen score. $73.48, double checking online. $73.48 is accurate. So it looks like Mr. Tyler will be starting out round 3 here against Hubert on the third table here that we don't see. And then on the top right table, let's see, hold on here. Yeah, top right table will be Mr. Douglas versus Jose. There we go. Handshake has happened. Keep in mind, Tyler's trying to be that flawless victor here. Him and Mr. Chris both have 2 wins under their belt. Mr. Douglas still has a chance to be in that same boat with his matchup. Time to load up a little bit of inside here on this. Actually, I dare say a little top left here. Chris, I just played off-screen one second match. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did really well. You have two victories already. You and Mr. Tyler right now. Like I said Douglas has the chance to do that. He dodged the scratch. Luckily, the 15-9 they're not in a really workable position right now. The way Plant City Posse is running away with it right now. I wonder if Team Spring Rolls is just maybe a little tired here at this point. You know, they've had to run the gauntlet. Multiple of these teams may have started earlier this morning. It's a great tournament, but that is a huge field in the Silver Division. Makes for a long day. I wonder what Jet's thinking here on this. Oh, swinging it. Oh no, that 9's going to settle here towards the bottom short rail. Yeah, that may make things a little more difficult for him. Yep, 2-ball, right-hand side pocket. Float on down. Just a little bit. Not by much, though. Just let it drift. There we go. Ooh. I think it's too far past the window for the 1. Even if he is, the 1 I don't think's blocking. Yeah, looking at the blue here, it's a little tough to tell, but the 1 shouldn't be blocking any of the pocket. But he's not out yet on this one. Chat, what are you doing here on this? Because if he goes for that 3 in the bottom left, based on angle here, yeah, I was going to say, if he doesn't load up some bottom here, he's going to run to the 8. Loading up bottom, he may not have eyes on the 1 afterwards. Yep, just like that. Oh. And now the 15 keeps him from going the 1 rail. He can go potentially 3 rails here, though. He needs to aim close to that top right-hand corner pocket. I dare say probably punch it pretty good. Let's see if he just wants a good hit on it, though. Although, they're still well in the middle of it here. I haven't seen either way on Tyler's match between him and Hubert, one way or the other, as if one guy's got an advantage over the other on this one. That match looks like it's still got quite a few clusters on it, and that's the third table off screen. And then the second match here, top right. What a breakout. What a breakout, chat. Oh my goodness gracious. Honestly, Darren, that is not a bad choice. Oh, man. John said he would have done the 3-ball with top right, push 8, forward, off the rail, and out. So let's see, 3 balls, top right. Yeah, actually, playing it out in my head, John, I agree with you. I think that's a great call. I think that's a great call. I think the main thing is he had to keep an angle on the 1, though. Yeah, he needed to take the 1 next, not 3, or he needed to be a sharper angle on 3 where he didn't have to run into the 8 was the real issue. One or the other. He was kind of 50-yard lining it. Ooh, hold on here, chat. I'm going to bring it right back to the main screen, but just want to see this real fast. He clipped up on the 8 with his 11 ball. Man. Yeah, he was in definitely a rough spot for sure. I'm not mad at the mess he left though. I mean, he left a horrible mess over here for Jet to work on. So nice thing is too is that with Team Lansing Posse being in the lead here, right, it's going to start getting to the point where every point just really just puts a nail in it. And Mr. Darren here has secured 6 out of 7 points possible already. So you know, even if he loses right now, he'll still get 6 points for his team. So. Not saying you want to lose, but you want all the points you can get. Oh, did he just land that defense? Hold on real fast, chat. Take a look over here. Oh, he did. He did. I mean, he might be able to kick rail and kick the 2, but Mr. Douglas did really, really good against Jose. That was strong. Very, very strong. Ah, that's why the name looked familiar here. This Mr. John Doc Reynolds says, thanks for taking it easy on me during my match, my friend. I try not to ever dog anybody at all here. I will say things like, you know, from time to time I don't understand what he was doing. But I also like to remind people as well, guys, as much as I love what I do, I got a lot of growth left from commentary and understanding the game and getting better at the game as well. I'm going to make bad calls all the time. You know, we just have our main view here for the camera here. Even with an overhead view, you're still going to make bad calls and stuff and not always have a view on the table. So, you know, I do appreciate y'all understanding that kind of stuff. I do appreciate how much you guys love the videos, love the stream, love the commentary, and just being a part of it means the world to me. You guys as players, all of us amateur players, we deserve to be on the stream. We deserve to have our friends and family be able to watch us, our hard work, our accomplishments. There's a lot that really goes into this that I just don't feel people know and understand. I give them a little insight as to the hard work and dedication that you guys have put forth, especially as league players. That makes me happy as can be. So. All right, I did not see how that finished up. Wow, Mr. Hubert did get the win against Tyler, and not just any win. He got a 10-0 win for Spring Rolls. So Tyler will be still in the lead there, getting his 2 victories out of 3, and overall scoring 20 points for his team. It's still a good run. You can't be mad at it, scoring 20 points out of possibly of 30. Yeah, surprising with how well Tyler's done. That was a huge win. That could be a shift in the change, chat. Could be a shift in here. Oh. Looks like Douglas just got the win here as well against Mr. Jose. So taking a look here, we are getting close to the time here where I'll be able to tell you where the field or goal post is here in just a moment. Once we get a little bit closer, I want to wait just a moment. I can tell you now, but we'll give it just a second. But Mr. Douglas got a big win against Jose, 10-3. So right now in the second round out of the 5 matches, keep in mind the one on our screen is the last one of that match or of that round. Team Plant City Posse has 3 victories out of the 5 already in there. That gives them overall 7 victories out of the 8 matches, or 9 matches, I'm sorry, that have been played. Forgive me. That is huge because if you get one more victory and there's a tie, you've won as a Plant City. So, a little defensive battle here. Love seeing the back and forth. There we go. There we go. What a shot. That was very well played here. He's got just enough eyes here on that 8 that he should be able to work with this. It ain't easy because it's not gimme, but this is really, really good. There he goes. Very, very nice out here by Mr. Darren. What a good showing. So that was still a good matchup here overall, even for Jet here, because, again, he still gets all the points here because he had none of his balls left on the table. So it's a 10-7 victory for Darren. But, again, Jet got 7 of those points. That does give – helps if I refresh and don't go backwards. Oh, done lost my bracket. Chat, hold on, let me pull my scoreboard back up here and close out of the page. There we go. So that gave Plant City Posse, by the way, 47 points out of possibly 50 points is what they could have gotten max during that match, or during round 2. So let's see here. Did another match already finish? I just miss it? Between Michael and Jet. Yeah, that match is going, right? I don't know why that score is in there. Okay, yeah, hold on here. Let me back this up. They didn't put a score, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's right there. Okay, let's get that score right here. Let me double check. They're inputting things back and forth here. I do at least have 1 point off. There we go. All right, 93-68. There's 4 matches left here. So the highest possible score Team Spring Rolls can get is 108. 108 right now, and 48. Yeah, and they can't go past it. And Plant City Posse only has to get 108 points to win. So this is a 15-point race left in this match now. Now, I love what Dell says. Bring it home, Plant City Posse. Get us back-to-back wins for our area. Let's go, Doug and Mike. Let's go. I love it. Oh, chat's exploding over here for this. Let's go. Show them the love, guys. Show them the love, because right now, Plant City Posse is in a good drawing position. Very good drawing position. 8 wins total out of 10 matches, and their 2 losses. Their 1 loss was 6 points out of 7 that you can get most for a loss, and their second loss was 7 points out of 7 for their loss. So they haven't lost any matchup in a significant manner. So I like that. Good smooth stroke right there. Chat, also make sure you stay tuned here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to keep the live stream up and going. And whoever wins this here, we'll get Ohana in here, hopefully. Tiffany, you better stop it. Oh, y'all better stop. Is that his real nickname? Y'all are going to have me fooled here in a moment. I'm going to go up to him and say that. Oh, man. All right. Tiff, get back to work, girl. Right, Dale? Tell her what's up. Dead serious APA approved. That's too funny. I love it. APA app approved. Oh, man. I can look that up, by the way. Don't even try me here. Oh, that was a great out. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, Chad, I did forget to mention that as well here. Please forgive me, I've been in kind of work mode, but great call out here, Tiffany. Happy Father's Day. How many fathers do we have in the stream here? Definitely shout out to all you guys. Much love and support. What a good out. All right, we should still have one more match here. Let's see, 96.78. Yep. Should have one more match. There we go. That shows they come into the table here. So the last three matches are going. And if I just saw Mr. Eric Chan get the out. Uh-oh, I think he may have got a 10-0. Guys, this may be flipping over here. Yeah, 96-88, chat. 2 matches left, and you're looking at both of them right now. We got Darren and Jose here on the big screen. We got Douglas versus Francisco on the top right, guys. This is it. This is for all the money. Becky's right. Yep. Darren's back on the big screen. He'll be against Mr. Jose here. So again, 108 points is what Team Spring Rolls can get to. If Plant Posse gets to 108, it's over. They got to do it now. Uh-oh. A little bit of cluster there. 8, 6, and 13. 4 ball sitting on the top short rail. You can get a hold of that 13 that's on the 8, though, with your 10 ball. I'm going stripes here, champ. Leave the rest of the mess alone. If I'm seeing correctly here real fast, give me one second. I'm going to switch cameras here, but Mr. Francisco seems to be running with this right now. Good pot. Very nicely done now. That being said, there's only one solid on the table here, guys. I'm going to update the score. 6 points here. No matter what happens here with Douglas versus Francisco, he's landed that. So I'm going to update that. John says stripes all day, yeah. Mike says, thank you for all the good work streaming. You're the real champion here. Brother, I appreciate it, man. Much love, dude. Hey, thank you for using some stars here as well. That goes to the West Coast Challenge, by the way. But they definitely deserve it here. Miss Kathy King and all them. Trust me, she does very well and takes care of me. So thank you guys for doing that. So right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 points still available on the table here for Douglas, potentially. Spring rolls be at 7 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Guys, I'm trying to update in the moment here based on that top right match. This is almost done to give you kind of as much as I can up to date in the moment. Oh, this is close. This is close. Oh, man. All right, let me get them to refresh here, double check my math, make sure. 102 to 98 is where we are at right now. Yep, Darren needs 6. Becky, you are absolutely right. Math checks out, which I'm glad it does. I'd be a little bit upset with myself if it didn't. One of my favorite things to do is this. And update what can be what else can be done on the stream. So oops, sorry. Yeah, Chris, they did, unfortunately. Eric Tran ran with you, brother. Ran away from you. As long as Darren knows and won't be trying to get a full run shape here, he just needs to work through a little bit of it. He doesn't have to get everything. All right, I'm going to update this in the moment. 102 to 102 official score. Actually, hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 103 to 102. Forgive me. There is one solid down. Yeah, 10 ball bottom left 10 corner pockets definitely roll here. But what are you going to do about the 9? Like he's trying to draw back on this. Okay. Thought he was trying to draw back on it for a second, but I was about to say, I'm like, he is supposed to be in deep trouble. Scott on the YouTube side saying, where's this being played? We're at the Doubletree by Hilton here outside the entrance of Universal Studios. This is a new venue for the West Coast Challenge. And looks like we're going to be here for the next couple years. It's been fantastic so far. Very much have enjoyed it. Lots of good space to be able to have as many tables as it did. 90-something plus tables. If anybody remembers the exact number, correct me, guys. I know I'm wrong, but it's 90-something. Two major rooms here. This room is the smaller of the rooms here. Only 6 tables. Been our little streaming room. But it's been fantastic. Also, guys, just a reminder here, do not go anywhere. I will not be ending stream in between this unless magically internet drops, but that ain't me. But we'll have the next matchup right away. Ohana is up next here against whoever wins this. And considering how far that Plant City Posse has ran away with this, both Hubert and Eric getting 2 10-0 victories is what has put them in this spacing here. There's anything he's going to do about that 8 unless he can load up on this. He's got to pop this top left. He's got to load up and somehow or another get it to skirt around the 2 and stuff. I don't see a way out of this, but he needs to play smart, though. I would say bare minimum, at least get it to the pocket. Maybe at least be able to I don't know if he should mess with the 8-6, though, to be honest with you. This is wild. That's come down to this. Hey, Miss Kim. Oh, man, I enjoy Mr. Connor being over here, too. He is a blast. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm getting called to watch a shop. Winning shot right there. That was good. That was really good. Well played. Well done. Spring Rolls getting the win right there. Yep. Yep. Looked good to me, guys. I'm waiting for all of y'all to scream at me, by the way, say it was a bad hit. Please don't. It looked good. It looked clean. So that was a good shot. The 8 was above the 6 anyways. All right, guys. Very, very well done. So that will give Spring Rolls 108 to 103 getting the victory here, going to play Ohana, which means family, up next here on the live stream. And keep in mind, though, the posse did very, very well. They will be walking away with $1,250 here. Definitely great shot, Sue says. Thank you, Sue. I got so nervous, by the way. I was like, I don't know if I can run into the other room, call somebody else. Oh, my Lanta. Great shooting, guys. Not bad for taking 4th place. Happy Father's Day. It was definitely amazing shooting here. And, I mean, honestly, this is why Lauren said a lot on the stream here when she did. She said, it's not over till it's over. You got to think right there, up until the 3rd round, forgive me, all the victories that Plant City Pods had, they had 8 victories, and their worst loss was still 7 points out of 7 possible and 6 points out of 6 points. Next thing you know, Spring Rolls must have ate something in their Spring Rolls or something going on, because Hubert gets 10-0 victory against Tyler. Eric Tran gets 10-0 victory against Chris. Jose on stream right there got a 10-1 victory. They did a complete script reversal. Complete script reversal. Give me 1 second, guys, while I get things ready here and reset. And then we're going to get this next one up and going. Ohana means family. All right, all right, all right, chat. We are back in the action. Team Spring Rolls versus Ohana coming to you on the live screen here. See Mr. Jose waiting over there. Looks like he's up against Mr. Alex at the top right hand of your screen. All right, goodness, oh, goodness gracious. Just went in super serious mode over here, chat. Super serious mode. I hope you guys didn't go anywhere. All right, guys. Rosters are loaded in here. Matchup 1 will be Derek versus Hubert, Alex versus Mr. Jose, and Thomas versus Francisco. The other two in the lineups here is Billy Shelton versus Jet Gumba, and Mr. Jonathan Stafford versus Eric Tran over here. So right here on the main screen, we got Mr. Thomas versus Francisco here. What a great showing from Spring Rolls that was just a moment ago. That was a wild comeback, chap. Very, very wild comeback. Hey, Lauren, it was my honor and pleasure. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate all the love and support. It's wild at the West Coast Challenge. Somebody always comes through for me on that. First year was Miss Lori, and then Miss Lauren. Miss Lisa in here says, "Let's go, Ohana." Let's go indeed. Show the love. Show the love. Yeah, after that gear that Spring Rolls caught, did they give all the gas they have out of the tank here, or are they in it to win it and go right on into the finals? That's the question. That is the real question here, chat. All right, Francisco has great eyes here on the 11. He is having to stretch through for it. A little worried about the accuracy. Lauren says they're in it to win it. Keep in mind, in order to do so, though, they got to double dip the champs. That's going to be the real tough cookie. That's that right there. No matter which of these teams get to it, that is going to be the toughest part of this entire situation that they're in. And team Not Too Shabby already came in here a little while ago while the rest of the matches were going and started getting some practice in on the tables. And by the way, just to let you guys know too, loser of this match guaranteed $1,850. Winner is $2,650. So this is a what is that? $800 difference. This is a matchup for $800 extra dollars, and the chance to play for $3,790. I was so impressed with Spring Rolls there at the end, man. Whew. Also, chat again, just as a reminder, it is a little quieter in here. I normally like talking more about the matches, but trying to let these kind of play out a little bit without talking too much and give you guys a couple of the highlight points here, if you will. Oh, rolling up close to that one. He can drift past it. He's fine. He can still work with this here. The question is, how much room does he have to work in that 13? That's the situation for him. Hey, congressional times there on YouTube said, great job with the stream all weekend. My pleasure, absolutely. Eric said, how much did it cost to play in this tournament? So it all depends on which bracket you're in and everything. What I'm going to do is link you their Facebook page, and then via that we'll give you all the information that you need there, Eric. But I'd definitely recommend, especially you and the guys here. I think you guys would really, really enjoy this tournament, to say the least, from back home. So I think it'd be really good for you. But it just depends on which bracket. And I can give you the breakdown here. If you give me a second, I can pull it up. Brian, this is for third. So this division is the silver division. $275 for the fee, and 185 of it goes towards the payout. 60 goes to Green's fee, and 30 to admin. With this particular bracket, keep in mind though, there is for the teams, there's women's, bronze, silver, and gold. Actually, all four of them same price here. Never mind. So all four of them $275, no matter which way for the teams. Forgive me, guys. Let me see. Do I see the individual prices? Keep in mind that I don't think it will, but subject to change. Obviously, we don't have next year's information post yet. But I'm going to give you West Coast Challenge Facebook page here for you, Eric. You can find it at WCCF Pool on Facebook. If you just type in West Coast Challenge Florida, though, you'll find it very quickly. I promise you. Promise you. Francisco doing really good with this run here. Yep, he's going to call it top right-hand corner pocket. And he may be able to get a nudge in this 13. Hey, Eric, my pleasure, brother. Thank you for being in the stream, man. Appreciate you. I was about to say, if he doesn't feel comfortable with going after this here, there's actually nothing wrong with him rolling up at 13, trying to take over top left-hand corner pocket a little, but 6-7 should, or 6-5 situation should allow him back to the table. Oh, we got the breakout. Hit it dead on, though. It just went straight up. Mr. Thomas back to stream, or back to the table here. Miss Jennifer Adams, what's going on, my dear? She says, let's go Ohana. How are y'all doing today? It was good getting to see you at this event. And alongside Mr. Jose is running around very comfortably there on that top right-hand corner of your screen. 4 stripes remain, but there is some really good run potential. Oh, no. Oh, he left a good view here for that 13. Jennifer said these are your guys? Ohana's your team? Let's go. Well, then I hope you are enjoying the stream then. Yeah, you left a good window there for that stripe to pot top right. Pull back on this, and 8-ball left-hand side pocket. And away he goes. Aw, there we go. Well, they definitely have done you proud getting to this point. That is for darn sure. I'm telling people, man, and some people don't believe me, that silver division, silver division is tough. It is such a grind. It's very difficult. There's always a lot of teams that fit within that description of what the silver division is, and it's not easy to go after. Oops, wrong amount of points here. There we go. 10-2 in favor of Team Spring Rolls. Very good out here by Francisco for the third matchup. We're going to switch over here for just a moment and see if Mr. Jose can complete this run. Hey, rides rooting on Team Spring Rolls. I expected so. He says, bring back the gold and silver back to Rex, he says. Yeah, that was such a fun matchup on the gold division. Very, very fun matchup. So matchup 4 has been called there to the main stream table. We'll flip back over in just a second, but that's going to be Mr. Billy Shelton breaking. He'll be up against Mr. Jet Gumba there. Nicely done. All right. Back to the main camera scene here. And so matchup number 5 will be starting at the top right of your screen, guys. It's going to be Mr. John Stafford there, and he'll be against the one and only team captain, or I'm sorry, John Stafford's team captain, forgive me. He'll be against the one and only Eric Tran. Jet Gumba here on the main streaming table here is team captain for Spring Rolls, and he's against Mr. Billy, who just broke. A.K.A. Billy the Kraken. Looking at the table as it sits here, I'm instantly drawn over to stripes on this one. You're going to have a problem between 11-4 no matter what. Yeah, I'm drawn to stripes here. I feel like stripes are the better controlling factor. There we go. I actually ain't mad at that. He still got his 9 and 13 there, and he just used that combo since it was open table. He is locked in now, so he can't do that move again. But because he was able to get back downfield, he can go and attack this 14 ball, which you got to be down table for. Ooh, no. That small miss just tied it up, though. Got the 14, 11, and 4 there on the right-hand side. Oh, man. This rank may get interesting, chap. And if I just saw correctly, I believe Mr. Hubert, yep, close one here. Mr. Hubert got the win against Mr. Derek. Get a little refresh, and I'll double check here. Well, Miss Jennifer, since I didn't get to see your wonderful husband, if you will please send my love over to him. Hope you and the fan bam are doing well. Hope you're feeling better too. I know you were dealing with a little sickness while you were here. Yeah, he was trying to get a better breakout there, and it just all clustered. Tom, the score is up to date right now. It's 30-16 in favor of Spring Rolls. I don't know if you just have audio on, so maybe you can't see the score, but yeah, 30-16 score is up to date. All right, Mr. Derek versus Jose is starting up. That will be the first matchup of round 2. And again, once we get 2 more done here between Billy and Jet and John and Eric, I'll give you guys a quick little breakdown of round 1. James A loves you too. Aw, let's go. He's good people, man. Love y'all's family. Y'all work very hard at what you do, man. I tell you, I've always appreciated you guys. Plus, y'all are fierce as can be on the tables. Goodness gracious. That part's always been impressive. You two as Scotch Devils partners. Whew. Watch out, world. Sorry, Chad. It does that anytime somebody deletes their comment here. He meant let's go Ohana. Typed out let's go Obama. That's funny. Oh, don't worry. We all saw that. That's hilarious. Dabu over there on the YouTube side says spring rolls. Oh, Roger put it back. Or is it auto correcting on you? Is it auto correcting, Roger? 'Cause that's funny if it is. Billy working really, really well on this. Ooh, 8 and 6 are gonna be close to each other. John says no one's judging your typos. Oh man. Can you get in a good view here for the 10? Oh. Billy is right above it. That's a tough situation. By the way, huge shout out to as well. I've always enjoyed different teams, team jerseys here, and I really love how gorgeous the Team Ohana's jerseys are. Very colorful. By the way, top right of your screen here, that's Mr. Eric Tran. So I think I got a little bit more of an open table. Ooh. Which part of the west coast of Florida they representing, Jen? There we go. John says spring rolls not that my team. Brew in Q, so I'd like to see them take the W. There you go. That's right, Capone's in Spring Hill. There we go. I'm trying to think. Who said? Somebody told me that earlier. I was like, I know what it is. Like, it's been said to me. I just forgot. Good old Capone's. An 8 being tied up like that is definitely at least a good part for Mr. Jet. Jimmy, what are you doing? Mr. Jimmy Phillips in the stream here. Oh, he's loading up on this. Trying to get the breakout. Oh. He thought he had the run. He gets the roll. He gets the roll, chat. Just type faster, Jimmy. Jimmy can't type faster, okay? That man's too busy out there trying to win APA championships, all right? That was fun, by the way, to watch. Jimmy and team did really, really good this past spring for the Masters division. Going for the jump shot, 8 ball. This would be an epic shot right here, Chad, if he gets this. Oh, he lands it perfectly, Chad. Wow. Goodness gracious, look at that shot. Oh, man. That was nice. Oh, that was so good. Wow. That was big. Oops. Yeah, I gave it to the right one. $26.34. Score confirmed. He earned that one without a doubt. That was a beautiful. That was worthy of a replay. Absolutely worthy of a replay. All right, that was clean as can be. It was so clean. Mr. Clean's calling, trying to file a copyright infringement because it was too clean. So they're like, hey, does your product clean as well as that clean jump was? And, well, they can't say yes to that, so they're filing copyright infringement on that one. That's how clean it was. It was nice. I do mean oh so nice. All right, for just a moment here while these racking, let's come back over here and take a look at the table. Again, that's Mr. John Stafford, for those that do not know, versus Eric Tran. Yeah, it's not a bad leave, actually. I like his 14 being up there with the rest. I like that. Right, John? It was good. I love it over there on YouTube. By the way, they're typing in and copying the Filipino flag, if I'm calling it correctly. Pretty sure that's what it is. Transferring Reese. Oh yeah. Oh yes, he is. He is no joke right there. All right. Mr. Alex versus Francisco now on the main table. I feel like he just wants to be in a window for that 2 here in a moment, but past that, he really doesn't have much to worry about here as long as it doesn't end up getting himself messed up with the all the stripes there that are tied up. Oh, Chrissy's flying the USA flag. I love it. I love it. I love it. Represent those team nationalities, guys. Let's go. Oh, what an out by Eric there. All right. I'm going to refresh. I'm pretty sure scoring your screen is correct, guys, but wait for them to input it in. And 44-33 is correct. So let's do a quick breakdown analysis of the first round here because now we are fully in round 2. The third matchup's about to start here between Mr. Thomas and Jep. During the first round, Team Spring Rolls took 4 out of the 5 victories here, guys. However, with that being said, 3 of those victories that Spring Rolls took, Derek, Alex, and Mr. John Stafford there, they lost. But they lost with the 7 points, which is the max amount of points you can get for a loss, meaning that both players were on the 8 ball. With that being said, the only 2 bigger switch-ups here is Billy got the win 10-4 against Jet. Francisco got the win 10-2 against Thomas. Right now, obviously, the score in favor of Spring Rolls. Spring Rolls does have 4 wins. 8 wins is what would determine the tiebreaker. So very, very important to keep that aspect in mind, although we haven't come up with a tiebreaker yet. You know, normally the points even out one way or the other, and one team has to hold the other team to something when it comes down to the last couple matches, but we'll see how this continues to play out. And then keep in mind, we got the finals right on next, guys. We will not be ending live stream. If for some reason or other it goes down, I know the weather's getting a little rough outside. We might be getting a little lag here and there because of that said weather. If for some reason or other live stream ends up going down, guys, for any reason here, keep in mind I'll try to get it back booted up as soon as possible for y'all as well here. So make sure you're not going anywhere for me. Oh. I think he's trying to overhold that shot. Hey, Just Chris says, here we go, spring rolls, here we go. I love it, Chrissy. Chrissy over there on my YouTube channel. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, man, this is such an amazing day, chat, to say the least, and I just still can't believe that this is the end of the West Coast Challenge. We have one more matchup after this, and that'll be all she wrote. In fact, I didn't check to see if bronze finished up. They were in the middle of it, but let me see here and refresh, see if we officially have our bronze team members for winners here. Ooh, chat, it may go into a double, or it did go into a double dip situation, but Cool Clutch Gang may double dip, chat. May double dip. Guys, Grover's 2.0 won the first matchup here to take on the winner of the hot seat, which is Cool Clutch Gang here. Sorry, I want to make sure I explain it right because I was getting it backwards. Grover's won the first matchup 108 to 103. Right now, Grover's is down just a little bit, 83 to 94. So that is an extremely close matchup here for Bronze League. In fact, I want to see what their score is here. Wow, they're in their last three matchups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will say Cool Clutch Gang has 7 wins overall. So they're closer to the tiebreaker part if it comes to it. But there's only 30 points left available for that bronze matchup here. So right now, Team Grover's 2.0, best they can get is up to 113 is the best they can get up to. 113. So that leaves, what, 19 points? My math is mathing. Cool Clutch Gang, if they get 19 points within their 3 matches, they will be the victors. So Laura says, I should have just stayed another night. I'm mad I'm not there for this. Oh, I don't blame you, my dear. I don't blame you. All good, though. All good. This matchup, these matches actually going really well, though. It's nice. That 13, yeah, 13 blocking up access to that 8 is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Oh, Lord. John says you should have stayed 2. Traffic was bad. Oh, man. Oh, Chrissy says I'm Alex's wife. Watch from the Gulf Coast. Great stream. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Awesome. Well, I'm definitely glad you're here with us for sure. Appreciate you tuning in this stream. Hope you're enjoying. He's looking at the 1 rail kick here. This is going to sound wild here, but I don't think you should go for it. I think you should tie the 2 and 3 up with each other. I don't think he should kick this out. I think he's going to kick it out unless he sticks it and sticks it with that 8. Right? The run's going to be on. That 8's going to be freed. I mean, unless he hits it perfect, takes it top left-hand corner pocket. But he's going top short rail. He's not going to get that. This is a dangerous situation here. Oh, man. Oh, he drives right past it and doesn't touch a single ball on the table. Wow. I'm not mad at that for him. I know he may be disappointed, but honestly, like, that being tied up is a big, big, big problem here. And him freeing up was not a good end result. By the way, the matchup between Derek and Jose that's off camera right now. Both gentlemen are down to their last object ball. And Mr. Jose is shooting at the table right now. That's a very close matchup. John says getting a defense battle with Team Spring Rolls isn't a winning idea. You don't think so? I think that was his only real choice there. I don't think he could put the gas on for it. This was where he was coming from the top short rail here. That 13 was going to hit in the top right-hand side of that 8 and push the 8 on down and just make it probably more attractive here since 3 of the solids are here on the bottom half of the table. Playing the defense there would have, at least should guarantee another chance at the table. No promises, but we do know these gentlemen can get some breakouts. So. Go. He's going to set up for the bank at least. He's set up good with the bank 2, play it 2-way. Group up with a 13. I do see some of the team members in the background there waiting for the finals. By the way, for the other finals going on right now, Cool Clutch Gang is up to 101 points to 93. There's an 8-point difference, and they only have 2 matches left. John, you saying play safe right now on the main table? No, there's no reason to play safe here. The safe is that you lick it and stick it. You still swing for the 8 ball with the bank in the left-hand side pocket, but you stick it up with the 13. So you need to get that angle on it to where you can stick it right on top. Play it almost like you're playing it safe, but you're still swinging, trying to see if you can get that 8 ball left-hand side pocket. He calls safe. Tries it right on behind. John, we'll see how this plays out. I feel like he could have still had an opportunity to swing at it. Because if he one rail kicks this right, which is still going to be tough, the odds are definite, don't get me wrong. But if he one rail kicks this correctly, he's going to hide up with a 13. And no rail. Ball on hand. Yep. Oh, John, did I miss? Hold on. When you said that as well, I'm looking at. Did I misunderstand you? You liked what I called for the safety here, or did you like him calling safety and giving his turn away? Good out right there. 54-39. All right, looks like we're going to get to see Billy and Eric come onto the mainstream. Yeah, you liked him calling safe, giving the turn away. I got you. Yeah, I would have aimed for that safety. Kind of similar to what he was doing. I probably would have hit just a little firmer on it overall, but it's not a bad play, though. It really isn't. I just still feel like that that he could have still went for the kick, stuck it with the 13. And again, he may not have made 8, but he would have been grouped up on top of the 13 ball. It would have been just fine. It didn't matter. But you just had to set yourself up to where you could do that. Oh, one of the other matches finished. Hold on here. Now, John, I'm going to get y'all mixed up here. John Halligan said, I didn't even see that safe play, John. Thanks for saying something. Still learning from home. Hey, that's what we're all doing here. Hey, Mr. Jose got a big win here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in or 6 wins overall out of the 7 matches played. Jose winning 10-7 against Derek. Again, not massive victories. That's why the point spread isn't much. But Spring Rolls is definitely winning the majority of matches right now. All right, back on the main table here, Mr. Eric Tran. Let's see. Chet, you like solid, you like stripes here? He's going to start with the 4. No. Table will still be open and ball in hand. We'll move on over to Mr. Billy. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, he's going to want to definitely look at solids here, but what about the 6-ball, chat? That's what we're playing right now. Is we're playing how do we get a breakout on the 6? He could use it right here. He could have an angle to try to fling into it at least. And he did right there. No. Not enough, though. Barely scoops into it, and then it gets up closer with the 14 ball. Very unfortunate. Good try, though. Like where his head's at. Looking for the bridge now. Give him just a moment, guys. Top right of your screen, that's the match between Thomas and Jet. We're still in a very similar situation here, no matter what. It's either going to be like a 10-6 or a 10-7. Again, almost all the matches so far, with 2 exceptions, but an overwhelming majority of the matches have went that way. Drawing the 5 if possible. He's using the bridge and yeah. He's going to be tree-topped here, being a right-handed player. Left-handed, he could probably try to do that for sure. I like that thought process too, because you ain't gotta get a big draw, just enough to give it some space, because knocking into it's gonna send it to the left and 14 up and to the right a little. Ooh, slow down, cue ball. There we go. Jet did get that win. Again, it's a 10-6 victory. $74-52 in favor of Spring Rolls. Yep, score confirmed. Checking in on the bronze match right now. And actually, bronze match will just finished. So the Cool Clutch Gang. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, Cool Clutch Gang will take home the victory here. Wow, that is impressive. Cool Clutch Gang went in there winning the hot seat. Grover's 2.0 came in and fought them, won the first battle 108-103, and the second battle went in favor of Cool Clutch 111-100. That is such a close match, but congratulations to the Cool Clutch Gang. They will be taking home $2,760, and Grover's 2.0 will be taking home $1,850 there. Big congrats. 3 of the 4 team finals are done, chap. We have this match and one left, and that'll be all she wrote for the West Coast Challenge here in 2025. Wow. I'm starting to feel a little bit more of the tension in the room right now. This is awesome. Mr. John versus Hubert there is on the third table. That matchup just barely into it a little bit. Mr. Billy and Eric here on the main. Mr. Derek and Francisco on the second table there, top right. John's absolutely right. He said, great event. Thank you to the organizers and staff/volunteers. 100%. 100%, man. I agree with you, brother. I absolutely agree with you. And I like the new venue. Very much so. It's fun being out here, and you know, a lot of people can come and take advantage of us being right out the entrance of Universal as well. So maybe you're just in for the teams event. You come a couple days early, get to enjoy Universal, relax a little bit, or vice versa. Maybe just do singles, and maybe you don't want to do teams here out of nowhere. Or you want the trifecta. You want 8-ball singles, 9-ball singles, and teams, and you want to take advantage of it. But you can really make a fun run at all of this here. It's definitely worthwhile, guys. I can't stress that enough. Love that nice smooth stroke here from Eric. I don't think he's too far down. He should be in a fine spot here for the 10. Jerry over there giving the flex here. Team Ohana. Team Ohana's got to catch a little bit of a gear. They're just a little bit behind here. 20 points isn't the world's ending deficit. But the big problem is right now, Team Spring Rolls has 7 wins. So, again, it won't be a massive difference, but could make the difference in the tiebreaker if it happens. So, yeah, this run is on. He's going to pop in this 11-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. Pop right on back up. Get that 9 bottom left. Hopefully keep enough an angle to be able to come back to that right side of that 8-ball. Slow it up on this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Right hand side. Just like that, chat. Beautiful shot here by Eric. Very, very well done. This is a big, big deal for this rack right here on the live stream. And a good out. Yeah, that was a very big rack right there. That just gave Team Spring Rolls their 4th win during the second round. So they are 4 wins in the first round, 4 wins in the second round. Yeah, that's massive. 84-56 score confirmed. Mr. Alex versus Mr. Jet should be coming up. Tell you what, while we're waiting here, sorry guys, should have flipped cameras here on y'all. This match right here is Derek versus Francisco. Derek's done well though, although he hasn't gotten a victory here. His 2 losses were still the full 7 points that he could pick up. Very, very important in this overall team battle. One ball left here. Trying to see a little bit better where that 8 ball was real fast. I think it's closer over here to the bottom right. Yeah, it is. I think he's pretty good with a little bit of top. Yeah, top left. No, I think that's the call. Top left. I think he can get some good run on it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Pull it down, baby. Oh, let's go. What an absolute shot. Very nicely done. Oh, that looks so pretty. It's in that rail right away. It just ricochets his happy butt right on down here. Very nicely done. What a shot. Going back to the dual view here because they are now started on the main table. Mr. Alex now at the stream table. Not say Derek has it, but I'll say he's got the best opportunity here. The top right hand corner of your screen, guys. And he got it too. What an out. Very, very nicely done. Big points right there for Ohana. They needed that. Yeah, that should be a 10-2 victory here. And 10-2 it is. Oh, man. I was a little bit upset, I guess a teammate called his name or somebody did over there. Talking about, I'm not sure what, but situation here in terms of maybe points or something. Always reset, guys. Anytime that happens. You're down on a shot, you worry about somebody bothering you here. Oh, guys, I forgot to give some shout outs here. Savannah with the like here. Ermine, John, appreciate it. Bruno as well. Joe Stafford, Eric as well with the follow. Thank you guys so much for following the stream here. It takes just a moment to hit the like. It takes just a moment to hit the share. Make sure you're following my YouTube as well, the voice of Jacksonville Pool. And again, guys, make sure, last but most certainly not least, understand that the finals will be starting shortly after this matchup ends here. So make sure you do not go anywhere. Maybe restroom break and grab some popcorn, but past that, nowhere else. DoorDash in some food if you need to. Oop, gave too many points. Hit the button too many times. $91-76 in favor of Team Spring Rolls here. So yeah, at the end of round two. End of round two here, chat. We have Team Spring Rolls getting 4 of the 5 victories. And that being said, they're at the 8 victory mark here. So they will win the tiebreaker if it happens. But Derek picking up some big points there during the first matchup of round 3 here, getting 10-2 against Francisco. John says tosses some popcorn. Four total matches remain here. Let's take a look here. Time to start doing some math, chat. 4 matches, 40 points available on the board. 116 is the magic number. 116 here. If Spring Rolls gets to 116, it is over. Oh, what a slice. Wow, what a slice indeed. Goodness gracious. We got Billy and Hubert there on the third table. You guys can't see. That matchup's going on. Top right, Mr. Thomas versus Eric. Eric at the table right now. This one here in front of us, Alex versus Jet here. John says these, John Halligan says these broadcast comments are brought to you by beer. The official sponsor of Pool Everywhere. Sorry, oh man, I like that, John. Oh, he's supposed to do a 1-rail kick for this 5. There must be enough room for it to drive by, but this is wild. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Tom, for this this battle here between these two teams, there's 4 matches left total, in which 3 of them are already being played. That's why 116 is the magic number. Team Ohana won't be able to get anything past 116 points. What a hit. What a hit. Wow. And then in terms of overall matches in the entire tournament, we just have 1 matchup left here between 2 teams, and it's the winner of this. And then it is the sitting, reigning, undefeated heavyweight champions of the world. And that is none other than Team Not Too Shabby. But yeah, 4 total. 3 of them are being played out. We're seeing 2 on the screen. Third one's being played out off screen. And the 4th one is not being called, which is between Mr. John Stafford and Jose Clavier. Yeah, if Team Spring Rolls gets gets 2 wins here, it'll be almost over. Good try. Big split right here between these three balls. Hits it good. Gets a nice roll there in the 15. Very well played. Nicely done by Mr. Alex. That 5 makes that bottom of 10 corner pocket larger. There you take your 15 first. As long as the 15 drives by and the 8 drives by. All right, just saw some fist bumps here. I think Mr. Thomas got Eric there. Looks like got him pretty good too. 1, 2, 3. 5 balls still left on the table. We'll double check here real fast, but I believe that was a 10-2 victory. And it was score confirmed. 93-86 right now. Looks like Mr. Alex has the opportunity here to get the win against Jet. Again, this is a big deal. It'll be a 10-6 victory if so. Oh, he doesn't get it, but he ties up that pocket. This is getting dangerous, chap. He's in a bit of a predicament with this. Bit of predicament here, and looks like the last matchup is starting there, top right of our screen here, between Mr. John Stafford and Mr. Jose. There we go. Nicely done. Chat. Oh, waiting on it to refresh on my end, but 99 for Team Spring Rolls confirmed, 96 for the other. Oh man, 20 points left on the field here, chat. 20 points. Spring Roll leads by 3. Guys, will this be the first one on stream to go the distance in terms of bringing up the tiebreaker? All right, we're going to switch cameras here. And then we are also going to move this just a little bit. Actually, checking. Y'all bear with me for just a second here. Hold on here. It might be better if I do this. There we go. Come back. Camera got away from me. Sorry, chap. Sorry. It takes a second of delay whenever I'm whenever I press the buttons. Well, we're a notch over. All right, I think we're good. We're going to leave it right there. Looks like both gentlemen with Ohana here are running really well. Again, that's John on the left-hand table, Mr. Billy on the right. Looks like Billy's calling a bank shot here all the way up to the top short rail and back down to the bottom left-hand corner pocket of his table. He was so close to landing it, chap. Oh my gosh, he was so close to landing it. And then that 8 was sitting in good position for him too on that right-hand table. Oh, chat, will it be Spring Rolls or Ohana? 10 table. Mr. Jose back to it. He's got a bit of a run to do here with 5 object balls still left on the table. And that 14 sitting beautifully closer to that bottom right-hand corner pocket, blocking a little bit of access to the 3. Not fully, but blocking some. So with that 3, you got pretty much draw a line from the 3 to the side pocket, and obviously minus what the 7's blocking. You have access to it, but anything below, you're in trouble with it. Goodness gracious. That was a good try by Billy just a moment ago. Jose playing a great call here with the safe. Don't know if I quite like it being buried up with it, but I think going at 7 or 2 was too risky. He didn't have eyes on the 1. So I think he made the best of that situation. Breaks it right back out. 14 still sitting in a decent position. I mean, it's a little bit off the bottom short rail. About a diamond there. I'll say on the other table. Other table, Mr. Hubert's on the 8 ball here, top left-hand corner pocket. And he gets it. All right, guys, so 109 to 102 right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, last game. Last game, last rack. All right, so going into this rack here, hold on, let me reset so I don't do this wrong. So 109 to 102 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's potted 3 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So currently 112 to 108. Let's see. Ohana, actually, no, I think that should do it. That should do it right there. If my math is math in chat, that is right. Going into this matchup here, Spring Rolls was at 109 versus 102. So Ohana had to keep them from getting to 112. Ladies and gentlemen, Spring Rolls is in your finals, guys. This is it. Nope, it's over. It's over. Yeah, the most points Ohana can get is 4. Spring Rolls has the 8-win tiebreaker, so they're just letting him finish it out here. I don't think they told him how much he needs. What's wild though is he's still stressing as if he does. And that is all she wrote right there. Big congratulations, Team Spring Rolls. carries on, my wayward sons. Chad, I'm going to get things reset here and get it all rocking and rolling. And next up, the finals for the Silver Division. Don't go anywhere other than, like I said, brushing break. Grab your grab your popcorn chats and get ready for the last bit of drama of the 2025 West Coast Challenge, guys. Much love and support here to you guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the stream, and see you guys in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here, Tim Jones here on behalf of the West Coast Challenge 21st Anniversary Edition, bringing you the last finals of the entire event and of the team's event and of all of it. It's time to wrap this bad boy up, put a nice little bow on it, and call it done. Let me make sure I got my cameras back in play here. I think I adjusted it back good. Yep. That's just a little bit off here. I'm probably going to mess it up by moving it over here. I might have to move it over again. Guys, bear with me, okay? With that being said, what's up, Jimmy? How's it going, sir? How is it going, brother? Yeah, we're it. This is it. Finals for silver. Oop, I knew it would do it. I knew it would do it. I should have done it. Well, the lineups are in, and I think the teams are about ready to go. And guys, this has been, again, just such an honor and pleasure, to say the least here. Such an honor and pleasure. All right, first place, $3,790. Second place, $2,650. This is a $1,140 match here. The lineups are in. For team not too shabby, you got Terry, you got Tom, you got Doug, Corey, and Zeno. For Team Spring Rolls here, Hubert, Jose, Jet, Eric, and Francisco for the first 5 matches here. They're playing a little scatter drill on me, chat. Keep in mind, we do have that third table going on. Looks like Tom and Jose will be on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. All right. Woo! Chat, I want to know who is at home and is ready for this. I hope you are. Keep in mind, Team Spring Rolls has to double dip. Not discount, double check. We ain't talking about insurance here. They have to double dip. You know, kind of like when you bring that one friend to a party here and he dips the wonderful chip into the nacho cheese or the queso, and I know where he takes a bite of it and then dips it immediately right away. That's what Team Spring Rolls has to do. Okay? Here we go. And we are off to the races, almost making an 8 on the break. Granted, you cannot win or lose here on the break. But that is a good start here. Oh, and looks like Mr. Terry and Hubert there will be starting on the third table. Again, we got Tom and Jose on the middle table here, top right-hand corner pocket. And then on the main table here, we got Mr. Doug, team captain, versus Mr. Jet, team captain. Here we go. Brian Jacob says, "Let's go indeed." Here, John, I don't know if we're good to do any of those type of bets. To be honest with you, Uncle Greg in chat, let's go. But we know John Reynolds is for team Not Too Shabby. Yeah, team Not Too Shabby, due to how large the bracket is and some of the matches taking longer. They won their last matchup approximately 9 hours ago. I told them, I said, I'm going to have to make fun of you guys on stream because you've been able to take a nap, eat, relax, rest your legs, all that kind of stuff. You've done. I mean, you had a chance. You could have went to Universal during this time here and went and rode a couple of rides here and come on back. I was like, I'm totally going to make fun of you guys on stream now. I said, I'm going to be like, look at these guys. They can't even hold a cue. Like, what are they doing? So I told them I had to pick on them a little bit. So chat, there's me officially picking on them. The real question is, though, is the same thing I said a moment ago. Spring Rolls, they caught a gear at the end of 2 matches ago and really brought it on in. And we'll see here. They continue that gear in the last matchup against Ohana. Can they still do it, or are they done for? Looks like Mr. Jose over there on the top right of our screen here is doing Jose things, getting some things broken apart over there. He's been shooting very impressively. Also, Kenworth, if you're still in chat here on the Facebook side, he said congrats to JB. Proud of you, brother, all the way from the Philippines. He said, let's go. Which one is JB, by the way? Definitely shout out to him as well. Appreciate you giving that call out there, Kenworth. That most certainly is, Brian Jacobs. Yes, sir. You were right about that. Let's see, giving a wave here. I'm assuming in here support Mr. Tom. Yeah, I was stoked when earlier today, when we were waiting 3 matches ago, give or take, if I remember correctly, team Not Too Shabby came in here and actually got on the tables for a little bit and did a little bit of practicing. I was like, I like that. I like that. You could be, as much as I wanted to pick on, I was like, you guys could have not had to touch the table if you didn't want to. I was like, could have just went after this and seen where you've been and, not taking it as serious, and yet here you are practicing, getting in stroke already, but not trying to wear yourselves out. I was like, there's something to be said about that. Oh, no, you said, you typed it right, Brian. Yep, it starts with a T. You're right. Yeah, Brian, you had it right, bud. I can hear some of the beats in the background. They're still working on getting those diamond tables out of here. Dude, the amount of, if it wasn't for the fire alarm earlier today, the speed in which they took down those diamond tables was extremely impressive. Brian says he plays really good, playing him in gold division every time. There we go. I think JB is Jose. Jose has been impressing me with his gameplay. Really, really impressive. Not going to say he's MVP of that team. I don't want to miscall it here in case the team feels otherwise, but I would say at the matches I've seen here, I enjoyed them all, but I've thoroughly enjoyed his for sure. So, definitely impressive player. Again, captain versus captain here on the main screen. Good stroke there. Good shape for that 10. The run is on too. Is that 12, 13 goes in that right hand side pocket. There we go. Stay in view of it all. I think Mr. Doug's going to be in gear on this one. Jet may be in trouble. We'll see, though. He's close up on that 14 ball. Very close here. Chat, just so you're aware, we are getting a little bit of lag on our end here. I know the weather outside's getting a little bit of rough out there as well. Just as a heads up. was trying to save that 12, potentially see if he could save it as his out ball. Oh, no. Oh, no, unfortunately here. He drove right past it, ball in hand. That is really tough here. Again, I see a couple new people coming into the stream here, guys. This is the finals of the Silver Division, the last finals of the entire tournament. Hear the fist bumps happening here. And it looks like the first matchup is done here. That was the matchup between Terry and Hubert, waiting on the score, because I did not look over to see who got the win, but I think it was Mr. Terry. Waiting on that to get updated, and Mr. Corey and Eric coming to the third table. And yes, Mr. Terry did get that win at 10-3 here. All right, what y'all see on screen here, Corey and Eric shaking hands, getting things started. Well, I like that. Mr. Hewart there in the background, I think, was trying to offer up the chair to Mr. Doug. Try to give him a comfortable chair closer to the table. I like that. Good sportsmanship. Oh. Small miss. I would say not bad lead. He's got eyes at least on the 12, but he's got to be cautious about the potential scratch here if he goes for that. Looks like he may go for this 9, and he does. What a shot. I didn't think he had enough eyes on it here, and he slid right on through. Very, very well played. Nicely done. Second table there, Mr. Tom on that strike on that 13, pulling forward on it, coming back 2 rails. Goodness gracious, gets great shape in that left-hand side pocket too. Both gentlemen from Not Too Shabby running pretty strong. Nicely done. Pulled right back on that. Set up really good for the 8. Has a nice little angle. Top right-hand corner pocket for a 10-4 victory if he gets this. Oh, he rattles it, chat. He was close. He was close. Jed has got to really punish him on this. Unfortunately, not enough drawback on that top right-hand screen, guys, for Mr. Tom. He is he's not on that right-hand side of that 8 ball to take it bottom left-hand corner pocket like he was trying to. Well, it's like he's still going to go bottom right, though, and try to drive it past that 2. Might be able to go rail 2 and in that corner pocket. 2's taking up some of the location here. Holding in a little bit of that pocket. Jet with a small miss on the 5 on the main table. Doug has got to close this out here. And Tom gets a nice roll there, roll on top of that 3. There we go. 10-4 victory here for Mr. Doug against Jet. 10-3 victory for Terry puts us 20-7. Matchup 1 and 3 being done. All right, looks like we're going to go for a watched hit here. Try and get Miss Kia. He's risking even coming close to that right there, but he knows that Kia is on the way to watch a hit. All right, Miss Kia coming on over. Going for the combo 3-2. Just looking for the close hit here. we get Kia there, and he says he's no longer going for it. Oh my goodness! Somebody in the crowd just sneezed too. Goodness gracious! Good thing he was not on that shot here. And he's just going at an angle. I like that option better. That's going to be a great leave. Thank you. That's so funny about that sneeze. That's hilarious. That was good. Chat, give me just a moment here. We're trying to see if what he just did was a good hit or not. Just give me one moment here. So we're trying to see if he got a good hit in on the 2-ball. And Miss Kia's over here looking at the table for me as well. Can I zoom in? Nope. That was speed here. Yeah. All right, we just had Kia watch the replay here since that's the best we could have go after it, but oh, hold on here real fast. All right, sorry about that chat here. So that was we had to pause it for just a second. Didn't mean to interrupt the matches. That is ball in hand to Mr. Jose. As Kia came over, I forgot to explain to her that it was about whether or not the 8 was hit first. By the way, I made it sound here. I made it sound like I was looking to see if the 2 was hit first. The 2 was absolutely hit first. We did confirm via replay. But keep in mind, without this here, it goes to the shoe here. But it was definitely a clean hit on the 2. All right. While we were away, let's see here. Let me get my full screen pulled back up, chat. Sorry about all that. Brian says it's a really good team. Zeno and Doug used to be master players. This is a really good team. This is indeed. So it's like we jumped ahead a little bit in the matchup. I'm a little confused by it, but Eric got the win 10-0 against Corey. So it's technically 20-17 right there. John says, how does a player lose master player status? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. That's a great question. That's something I'll have to try and find out here. They might have been listed. My guess here, John, just explain here. Actually, I can make it make sense. My guess here is that one of the ways to be a master player is a 650 or higher Fargo, for example's sake. They may be below said Fargo rating here and may have not been in any winning position in one of the singles tournaments to still be qualified as a Masters player. That would be my best guess on how that would work. Yeah, so they jumped ahead a little bit here on table 3 that we're not seeing here. Doug is up against Mr. Eric Tran. That's what was confusing me at first. Oh, I see why. There's a matchup between Jet and Tom still going on, which is the second matchup. Jose's still playing the first round, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense. They're keeping continuous play in place. That's what they're doing. Ooh, what a shot. Goodness gracious, that was nice. That was very good. Brian, what do you mean by time? Do you mean that's how they lose master status? As I was saying, over time, if they drop down in skill level, which isn't impossible for somebody to do. I apologize. Again, we are experiencing a little bit of lag here on our end. What a cross bank. Nicely done. Goodness gracious, that was beautiful. Very, very well played. Take a look at this instant replay. Oh, he hangs the 8. He hit that one so good. Looks like the epic conclusion here between Tom and Jose is about to come to an end. And it does. 10-7. And right there with that matchup ending here, we will be tied back up. All right, so Tom versus Jet coming up on the second table here, top right of your screen. Not sure who's coming on the first table. Should be Corey versus Francisco here. Let's see here. And then Zeno and Hubert still have to play each other too for round 2. All right, we got our scores in from the first round. So let me make sure everything is up to date here because we're definitely off on points here. 44. All right, 44-42. Round 1 here went 10-3 in favor of Terry versus Hubert here. 10-7 in favor of Jose versus Tom here. We just watched that epic conclusion. 10-4 in favor of Doug versus Jet. 10-0 in favor of Eric versus Corey. And 10-5 in favor of Zeno versus Francisco here. So the first round matchups are done and over with. The round 2 or matchup number 1 is already over with. So we got 3 matches that should be going on here. Actually, yeah, somebody typed in that score wrong. I thought that was wrong. I was like, wait a minute, they're playing now. Hold on here, chat. All right, there we go. Score is back up to date here because right now on top of your screen here, or main screen here, is Mr. Terry versus Jose. That's Jose at the table right there. On table 2 here is Mr. Tom versus Jet. And then table 3 that we don't see on the side here is going to be Mr. Doug versus Eric. Hey, happy Father's Day as well. Thank you so much for that. Father Time does catch up to everybody, Brian. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You have to win and keep being relevant, stay a master. I mean, again, that makes sense, though. Like, it's a tough field to hang in. So, tough field to hang in, so. Ooh. That is a very, I would dare say, uncharacteristic miss here from Jose. I feel like that spring roll still has enough in them to get, potentially first victory here against Not Too Shabby. I think it'll be close, but potentially first victory. But I think with how much rest Team Not Too Shabby's had, I don't know if spring rolls are going to be able to work through and get the double dip. I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot, to say the least. No. Unfortunately, Tom just fouled here. He had ball in hand after the break and didn't shoot in the kitchen. So it will be ball in hand back over to Mr. Jet. Mm. Yeah. Not a fan of that, although the rules support it here. If you see your opponent doing that here, feel free to let them know, shoot in the kitchen. But it is your opponent's job. You're not wrong about that. Good shot from Terry. I like that. Nice smooth stroke again. Question is, what is he going to do about that 13 ball? What will it do, chap? That would be loss of game there. Let me find out real fast. I believe that, yeah, because he still has the 3 on the table here. So we'll go 10-4 in favor of spring rolls on that one. Yep, 10-4. So 41-42 here. Very unfortunate for Mr. Terry. Upon that 8 ball early like that. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts. And then I'll look away for 2 seconds here in the matchup between Doug and Eric's over. Eric for Team Spring Rolls here, getting the win 10-6 against Doug. Brings up our overall. Should be 47-52 and confirmed, chap. All right, Mr. Zeno versus Mr. Hubert here on the main screen. While they're racking here, let's switch up real fast. He's looking for this cut here, bottom right-hand corner pocket. Fits the switch back over to the dual view. Looks like Mr. Hubert's about ready to break. Don't worry, chat. You guys haven't been missing anything. And here we go. Golly, 5-point difference in this. Right now, looking overall, I think Spring Rolls has the most wins. Yeah, 4-3 in terms of overall team wins. All right, Mr. Zeno off on this run here. Pot and stripes. Man, it's unfortunate having that one off the bottom short rail, though. nose kind of stuck on this. I mean, he can make good hits. It's just a matter of what he make out of it here now. There may be a window there for whatever that is, the 10 or 12. Left that 9 ball to maybe scoot it over towards that left-hand side pocket. I don't think you can get it to it, though, unless you slam it in this a little bit. You got to have that cue ball hit kind of the little bit bottom right of it, and there is a small gap here where you might be able to make that happen. This is going to be tough, though. Yeah, he's going to try it. Let's see if we can get this. This will be an epic replay. Yeah, he had to... Oh, had to definitely hit it harder on that, but unfortunately scratched in the process. I didn't see that part coming. Pushes so much to the bottom short rail. Good job by Mr. Tom on the top right of your screen. I'll take just a quick look at this here while ball in hand's being had. Yeah, the run is on. Run is definitely on. Yep, just pull that right on back. He's pretty close to that 5. Wonder if his 6 has enough room to drive on by. It must, because he's getting down on that shot. Nice little back and forth from here, though, with ball in hand. Good out potential here for Mr. Tom on the top right of your screen. A good victory from or against Mr. Jet. Very, very nicely done by Mr. Tom. This is going to be neck and neck through until the end, isn't it, chap? 57-58 score has been confirmed. 3 matches done in round 2. That means we will end up starting up on round 3 here in just a moment, which will be Mr. Terry versus Mr. Jet. So Terry coming to the table here. Jet will be right back on it. Does he have this window? Honestly, if he doesn't, don't risk it. But if he does, I definitely want to go after that 4 first. Yeah, he's looking mighty hard at that. I'll say just go and take your 2 bump into the 9 in the process. Take the longer shot on the 4 instead. Mr. Terry there with a great break. Getting a lot of action on that. Berserker, it may be lagging just a little bit, buddy. I'm trying to get it fixed up in the background here as best I can, but we're definitely losing a little bit here, unfortunately. I apologize on that. this here.